Too hot for television. This is the Trying to Be Grown podcast. I am your host, Damani Carter, and over there in the striped sweater, the best
Hoodie.
time to wear a striped sweater is all the time. Mr. Byron Keaton, my esteemed co-host. Byron, how you doing?
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, man. I'm doing great. Getting close to the holidays. Well, not holidays, but like Christmas, things like that. I'm in a good mood for now.
Christmas your favorite holiday. Go ahead.
Let me think. What about St. Patrick's Day, bro?
No,
Easter?
I'm pretty sure you've said out your own mouth that Christmas is your favorite holiday. But I mean, if you want to front, then that's fine.
Easter? Is Easter more important than Christmas?
I mean, I feel like they got to be of. I mean, if we're just talking like from a Christianity standpoint, if he's not born, then he can't die. But
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
without the
But
death, then there's
there's no reason to celebrate. It wouldn't be a reason to celebrate Christmas then. Yeah,
I don't know. It's a good question. It's a very good question. Because I feel like the death is more significant, but it can't happen without the. I would say the Easter is more significant. I said just because the death is the sacrifice. That's the part of it. We get tangent. Another tangent. We appreciate you rocking with us wherever you rocking with us. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you at, we appreciate it. Today I got the rundown right here, and I got on you last week. I'll just go ahead and be transparent. I forgot about the drop last week. I told you I was gonna put the timestamps in the description.
It wasn't in the
description. I wasn't in the description for like the first 3 hours. It's in there now, and I will be better. I will be better going forward. I've been doing it.
You always try to come at me.
It was just bad luck. It was just bad luck. The one time that I say, out loud that I'm going to do it, I mess it up. But hopefully it won't happen again.
Say it out loud again. Let's see if you can make up for it.
I got to go back to it now. But today we're going to talk about, what's your boy name? Billy
Ragland.
Billy Ragland and this urban survival training. I'm going to see if Byron is prepared to, especially in Little Rock, to get a gun put to his head on the street. We're going to talk about oversharing on social media. We probably going to say that one for laugh. We're going to talk a little bit about this Drake and Kanye benefit concert, the Free Larry Hoover, because we talked about, the planning stages of it, and we want to talk about the execution. But everything will be time-stamped in the description, and it will be time-stamped. It will be time-stamped this time, so if you don't want to listen to something, go ahead and go to the next part. So, Byron, you got to start off with Billy Ragland, because this is your brainchild here. So I want to see where you want to go with this.
So I'm going to be real with y'all. If you care about your life, if your family cares about your life, if you just don't want to die, do not listen to anything Billy Ragland says, he shows. Don't do it. If you listen to any of that, you will die. 10 times out of 10.
I feel like that part is pretty self-explanatory. I don't think anybody is listening to him. Everybody's just looking at the videos online and laughing.
No, because I need to make sure that's out front, because somebody gonna be in one of these life or death situations. Like, I saw what Billy Ragland said, do. Throw the elbow, duck. You try to throw that elbow, 3 shots will be sent. Immediately.
If you don't know what we're talking about, it'd probably be under his name. Go look up Detroit Urban Survival Training. Buddy got a whole bunch of what I think is the most useless advice of anyone ever, because he got a whole bunch of techniques for disarming the gun that just don't look like they work. They don't look like they would work in real situations. But then again, y'all can go see it for yourself. Or if you've already seen it, let us know. But I don't believe in any of it. My favorite one is when he got the gun pointed at his belt, and he showed what it's like when he gets shot. And then the next time he can't do it because I blocked it.
Bro, that is the funniest one.
He gonna blow your kidneys through your back. No,
Because first
that's
of
not
all,
happening.
why would someone have a gun at your belt? Two, if you touch the gun, why would the guy just hold the gun there still and not shoot beforehand? This just you have because like okay, to have your hands on your side and like just move quick and put your finger in there. That takes a lot of precision and timing. Nobody on earth got that, bro.
Yeah,
Nobody.
I think he's setting people up for failure. But he does
No,
say it. I've seen one of the videos, like maybe not all the way through, but I've seen at the beginning of one, he said, don't resist, but if you do resist, use this. Or maybe
nah, bro, don't use that. Just
I
don't
know, but I'm saying
resist.
he says don't resist though. He says don't resist. So I mean, I got to give
And
him that credit. But
the
giving
other
people the
funny
idea
one,
that there's a possibility is what I got a problem with,
hey,
especially with
Damani,
those techniques.
have you seen the one where he is like 7 people in there and he just shuffling around them in circles saying that's going to help you survive?
No, the one where he start like just where they start coming at him and he just start blessing them just straight like through their nose and just
The little
completely
mush,
disarming them
yeah,
with 2 fingers.
yeah,
Yeah,
bro. I don't know what he got going, bro. I don't know what he got going on.
I don't
Billy
either. But
Ratton got to be stopped.
I'm transitioning off of that though. How prepared are you for one of these situations if one of them was to come up?
I'm always prepared, man. And by
Always
prepared,
prepared.
I mean trust in God, do what they say. And also don't put yourself in them situations.
What do you mean don't put yourself in them situations? Say you just walk into the car and somebody just go ahead and pull the strap out and say, "Give me all you got." Then what?
Oh, first of all, they're gonna be sadly mistaken right there. I don't got nothing on me.
What if they jack you for the Audi though?
Where they gonna go in it? Probably ain't no gas in it.
Sure, in Little Rock, they'll be able to find at least some kind of cover. They'll be able to get it somewhere where they can hide it for a little bit.
And guess what? Windows not tinted, so they're gonna see exactly who in that car.
How they gonna what? Traffic cameras or something? I'm just saying they're gonna be able to get somewhere within 20 minutes.
Hey, bro, it ain't worth it, man. By the time they go through all this, they're gonna be like, this wasn't even worth it. I'm being real, but I'm not gonna resist. I'm gonna do what they say, go on about my day. Well, they're wrong. But yeah.
Okay. Well, let's put you in a different situation. Okay, let's put you in a different situation. You about to be kidnapped, and you know you about to be kidnapped. You can see the van. You got you have all indications that you're about to be taken to a location where you are going to be tied up somewhere and put in the basement, and it's going to be a bad situation. Are you using urban survival training techniques to get out of that situation?
Nah, I just run the opposite way though.
But you just going to run?
Yeah.
What if they shoot you?
Why are they gonna shoot somebody running away?
I'm saying if they want to kidnap you and they got the gun wherever, then what if they shoot you in the leg or something?
So you saying they got the gun on me?
They shoot your pinky toe off, yeah. So you
saying
can't
they
run
got?
no more.
So I'm walking with the guy, and they got the gun on me, pointed at me. Is that what you
No,
saying?
you walk into the car at the gym or something. You walk into the car at the gym or something, and they two of them pull up on you with the gun. Guns drawn each. Say, get in the van.
I'm getting in the van. What you mean?
Bro, I think that's where I draw the line. I think I'm gonna have to do something in that because
So you gonna swing?
Probably, and it's not.
So
It ain't gonna be nothing.
This is my thinking. If it's an open area, it's two of them right there. They got the gun on me. They put me in the back of the van. One of them got to drive. So then it's a one-on-one. Once I'm in the back with him, we can get it on. I can fight for my life.
Pause.
I can fight for my life then.
Well, he just holding the gun on you the whole ride. So what, you gonna just wait for him to stop looking at you or something? Just try to hope he just not fall asleep at the wheel, but hope that he just stops paying attention for a second and wrestle it out his hand.
I'm act like I'm asleep. Act like I'm asleep, so he gonna think like, oh, okay, well, I ain't got nothing to worry about. And then right when I figure it out,
who gets kidnapped and falls asleep, Byron? No. You're gonna try to no. That's gonna be the worst strategy possible because you're gonna wait. You're gonna try to open your eyes, and that gun is going to be pointed straight at your temple, and he's just gonna fire.
Why would a gun be pointing at my temple if my eyes closed and look like I'm asleep? I'm gonna start snoring, fake snoring, and everything.
Byron, no human being gets kidnapped and then falls asleep. What, are you narcoleptic? No.
Why would I not? So what am I supposed to do? Just scream for my life?
Panic. Yes, that's what any normal human would do. And as soon as he sees you close your eyes and try to go to sleep, he's going, oh, bro, it's faking. There's no way.
And that's the difference between, they may think I passed out.
You gonna fake a pass out? You're just gonna start screaming, huh? That's a better bet than faking sleep. Because if you fake sleep, I guarantee you he's gonna think Buddy is trying to trick me, and he's gonna have that gun trained straight. He's going to focus even harder if you try to fake sleep than if you just act normal.
I don't believe so, bro. I don't believe so. So, DeMarco, my question is, you said it was two dudes. They both got guns, or just one got a gun?
I say both of them got guns.
Why would you try to fight them?
Cause I figure I'm thinking there's a high chance I get taken to another location and I die anyway, and they can do other stuff to me at the other location that I'm not trying to. No,
you just want to die. You just want to go ahead and put yourself out your misery.
I'm not gonna say it like this, but Richard Pryor said it like this: go ahead and blow my face off with the shotgun while I got my hands on your nuts. That's what Richard Pryor said. And I'm not gonna say that, but I'm gonna tell you this: they're gonna have to see about me that day. That day they're gonna have to, if you just want to pull up and get all the stuff off me, that's fine. That's fine. Take my wallet, take my watch, take my phone. That's fine. But if you try to take me physically to another location, we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see.
Bruh, first of all, I don't see a reason for someone trying to kidnap me.
I don't either. It's just a hypothetical.
It's like, okay. My question then, what you got here? Out of us two, who would be more likely to get kidnapped, and why?
I say you, probably.
Well, okay. What is your reason? Because I got my reasoning for you.
He's smaller. You got softer features. I'm just thinking, no, you do. So I'm saying, like, if it came to that, somebody was looking for companionship, I'm thinking you get the nod over me, and that's.
I'm gonna say you because you take people to a level to where you just really irritate them.
So you think?
And one of these days, somebody gonna draw the line. No,
they would kidnap somebody that's irritating.
You make it personal.
You kill people. You kill people that are irritating. You don't kidnap them.
Nope. They gonna kidnap you to teach you a lesson.
So that's your criteria.
Yeah, you more likely to have an enemy that would do something like that. You gonna mess with the wrong person one of these days.
No, I don't think that. I don't think that's the way to go. I don't see it happening to either of us. But I just don't. No, I don't think that's a good reason to kidnap somebody to begin with.
So what's a good reason to kidnap somebody?
Well, I probably shouldn't say. I don't think that there's a good reason to kidnap somebody. I think there are just more common. And kidnapping's not common, but if we just look at kidnapping as a whole, I think that there's general motives that go behind it, and I don't think.
So what are the general motives?
You know what the general motives are. Yeah, you do.
Man, I'm trying to think. Look at all these different movies we've seen on TV.
Yeah,
or if you're watching 24 or something like that, they always go for. Yeah, nah, bro.
In the movie, it's usually political. It's usually somebody that's got some money or somebody that, has got some status. That's usually what it is.
I'm not rolling.
And as of now, lawyer boy, you got more money and status. The matter of fact, yeah, you in law. So you go ahead and represent the wrong. You go ahead and represent the wrong person or entity. Yeah, they're gonna put you in the back of the van.
They're gonna be sadly mistaken. I'm like, this man, he ain't got nothing.
No, that's not for what you have. You're just not gonna be able to show up in court that day. That's all they're gonna need. They're gonna tie you up and put you somewhere for 24 hours, and they drop you in the middle of Little Rock with, duct tape all over your eyes and stuff, and then they're gonna have somebody.
Do you think Little Rock is L.A. or Las Vegas?
No, I'm not saying. Byron, I'm not describing like something real that's going to happen. I'm saying it's more likely than me getting kidnapped.
I don't think so, bro. Fayetteville, a wild area.
Vietnam? Yeah, it is.
That's what y'all call it. That's what y'all call it.
It's not a wild
Nobody
area.
else.
This is one of the top 5 places to live for like retirement communities. This community don't have enough crime.
I've never heard anybody
that was a joke. Anyways, yeah, that's enough on that. Let's you gotta get this one off the ground too, because I didn't really watch the concert. And I know that you studied it extensively.
I did. Why? I almost went to sleep on it.
Okay. So go ahead and give us the intro to this next Drake and Kanye segment.
So everybody know about the free benefit concert for Larry Hoover and whatnot. Kanye's concert. Okay, first of all, they kind of threw everybody for a loop, for one. They said originally it was supposed to be Drake and Kanye concert together. And then as we got closer to the date, they started posting like the actual date. They changed it to Kanye West, SG, Drake. I didn't know what the SG special guest. So he just showing up for a couple of 5 or 6 songs, and they calling it a rap.
Kanye is a super villain. Oh my gosh.
And so I'm like, all right, that's cool.
Oh Lord.
And then, so Kanye came out with the haymakers, because we already know what Kanye said in the little Drink Champs thing, talking about if Drake and I have a versus. Well, he want to do a versus with Drake, and he think he win, or something along those lines. Kanye came out with his best hits. We've seen what Kanye been playing at all his little stadium tours, all the little Donda stuff, Donda this, Donda that. He ain't played none of that. I think he played like 3 songs off Donda. This man came with.
I saw some
All Falls Down. His best songs ever.
Flashing lights.
You name it, he played it.
I saw a tweet. It is a life-changing song. It is a life-changing song. The first time you hear Flashing Lights, it's just something. It's just something about the song that's just.
I'm not a Flashing Lights fan though.
What? How?
I'm not, bro. I don't know if it got played out when I was younger or what, but I'm not a Flashing Light.
You tripping?
No, bro.
You're tripping. From a production standpoint, from a lyrical standpoint, just that song is goated. That song is goated forever, and it's still an almost never skip on my phone after all that time.
I'm not rolling, bro.
With Flashing Lights,
bro, it's a mediocre song, bro.
It's not a mediocre song. No, it never has been, and it never will be. It's timeless. It's timeless.
No, I disagree, bro. I disagree.
That's one of Kanye's best songs, and it is one of
that. No, that's not even a top 10 Kanye song. It's probably not top 20.
Name 10 Kanye songs better than Flashing Lights right now.
All Falls Down, Good Morning, Good Life.
You're saying you're putting Good Morning over Flashing Lights. I'm not saying that any of these are bad songs. You're putting Good Morning over. No.
I am.
No. No.
What was he had one song off Yeezus. What was it? I like. I'll go with Ultra Light Beam.
All right. Yeah, we're done.
What you mean? That's not a good song?
We're done. It's not better than Flashing Lights.
I'll go Ultra Power. Light Beam is not. Real Friends.
No.
Come on, man.
Do you honestly believe in your heart of hearts? You
Heard
think
him
that real
say, "I
friends? No,
wonder."
stop. You think that Real Friends is a better song than Flashing Lights? Do you honestly
Personally,
think that, or are
yes.
you just saying, okay,
Personally,
that's
yes.
stupid?
I
I
told you I
mean,
don't like the song "Flashing Lights." I
there's
don't know if
not,
it's been overplayed to me or what. I've never
there's
just
not,
been a huge Flashing Lights fan.
there's not a lot of ways to have a wrong opinion, but that's one of the worst that I've heard in a while.
Flashing
That's pretty bad.
lights,
That's pretty bad.
flashing lights, lights. Yeah, man. It's another song he got with Pharrell that I really don't like either.
She don't believe in shooting stars, but she believe in shooting cars.
Shooting cars.
Wood
Yeah,
floors in the new apartment. Couture from the stores department. You more like, stop it,
yeah.
stop. No,
I'm not a
no,
big fan.
goaded,
Hey,
goaded,
mama, better. I wonder.
goaded,
What
goaded.
else we
That's all I
got?
gotta say. No, no, sir. Well, go ahead, bro. We always getting on these tangents. Go ahead. On with your.
And yeah, Kanye came out with his best hits. Imagine 40 years from now, like when people, well, he already got his masters, but people get their masters, they come out with their best hits album so that they can make money off of it. That's what Kanye performed. He played his top songs he ever created. I'm like, all right, you doing what you gonna do? And then Drake come out with straight CLB. It didn't sound bad, but it's just like it's not Drake's best hits, and that's what a lot of people wanted from Drake. But I don't. Me personally, I don't think Drake really wanted to do it.
Oh, you
I
can
think he
tell from
felt
his demeanor
obligated
that
to.
he didn't want to do it.
I think he just felt obligated because Jay Prince said, "Hey, we doing this,
Yeah, Jay
and
Prince,
you gonna be
he got
there."
mind control over them dudes. It was going down, but they didn't want it to happen. You could tell from the picture. You could, like I said, I ain't watched the whole thing, but people on Twitter gonna get their jokes off. They got pictures of Drake looking like he's at somebody's friend birthday party that he don't want to be at. He just in the corner waiting on his turn. Step on the stage, do his song, get off.
Yeah, he was on. Yeah, he was about on there probably about 30, 35 minutes. I think it was just 9 songs. I think it was only one off of that wasn't on CLB, which was "Laugh Now, Cry Later." Like I enjoyed it, but it's just also it's weird seeing people perform in a stadium rather than in like arenas and things like that. Because
Like
typically
Kanye.
you like.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just saying
Typically,
it looked like.
How you gonna tell me to go ahead and then start talking?
You said go ahead to me.
Go ahead then, man.
It looked like Kanye used the stadium setting to his advantage because he had all the special effects going, the smoke and stuff. Like it looked like he was
Cool.
well prepared for the task, and it looked like Drake was just he expected something different, and it wouldn't surprise me if like everything we heard in terms of Kanye saying I would beat him in a versus. He was thinking, I'm going to step out here and beat him in a versus, whether he knows it or not. So,
and that's what he tried to do. But I don't think I would want to go to a concert if it's in a stadium. In comparison to going to a concert in an arena, just like you get a better feel, I guess, like with it closed in, and like you're somewhat closer because like you're at a stadium. It's how far you are from a football game, so you can see the whole field. The artist only performing in a eighth of that. So think about how far away you are to look at one tiny part of the field. Just don't make sense to me. But I'm getting sidetracked. Drake came out. I enjoyed his little piece. I almost went to bed because these performers always coming in late and they had the little choir singing for 15 minutes. I didn't want to hear all that. And then I was really there just to see Drake. That wasn't what I was there for. Put it like this.
You were there just to see who?
Drake.
You did. Oh, so didn't you say last week that you weren't a Drake fan though? What happened to that?
I say I'm not a Drake super fan. I say I'm just a regular fan.
You said you were not a Drake fan.
That's I said super fan.
Said. You said fan.
I said super fan. See, I'm not a super fan.
I would show you the clip, but I mean it just doesn't matter to you. You'll sit here and tell your story however you want to anyway. Go ahead.
But where was I? Oh yeah. I was there for Drake to see what he was gonna come and do. doing a little choir for 15 minutes. Kanye finally come out. He came out with some heat. It kind of held me over until Drake came on. Drake did his little songs. I was hoping for a couple of his regular set of like what he gonna do at hopefully his upcoming tour. We ain't seen this man in tour in over 2 years. He just out here chilling, worrying about his kid. He got J. Cole already done his tour. This ain't adding up, bro. But yeah, could have been better. Could have been worse.
So in a versus, if we put Drake's best stuff against Kanye's best stuff, who do you have?
Based on my musical preference, I will go Drake.
Even with all of the stuff that Kanye has produced?
Yeah. It's top 20 songs? You talking about top 20?
It's a verses last like 3 hours.
But it's 20 songs typically.
Is that
still doing 20 songs? I think it's typically 20.
I didn't know that was the
20 each.
Even so, then you got to put, You Don't Know My Name, that Alicia Keys in there. There's a bunch of Jay-Z you got to throw in there too.
Am I a Jay-Z fan, Devontae? Do I even like most of Jay-Z's music? No, that's why I said me personally, I'm going Drake.
Kanye's discography is nuts. Kanye's discography is insane.
I agree.
The stuff
that's why I got him over Jay-Z personally.
The man is a genius. But I think just purely in terms of music, my personal preference, I put Drake over Kanye. But, and I should have said, in terms of songs where Kanye and Drake are the featured artist, in terms of like vocals, I would give the nod to Drake over Kanye in terms of my personal preference. Now, if Kanye hadn't had, I'd say this interesting period in his career where he went from Lil Pump to the gospel album, it might be a different situation. But
Kanye features Drake. Have never just been crazy though.
I'm not talking about his features. I'm just saying like stuff where he has been songs that Kanye is the guy, like Kanye featuring or just Kanye and Drake in the same case. I would probably take Drake as of now. If Kanye hadn't had that little weird period, it'd be a different conversation, possibly. But if we put all of Kanye's production credits in there and ask you to do a top 20, I don't see how Drake wins that. I don't see
but how. But Drake got a okay. Wait. So if we're doing that, some of Kanye's best songs, Drake he wrote some of those. We're not going to talk about them.
Some of his best ones. So let's hear the list that you got. I know okay. That I've heard that this is the case. I don't have the
list
the background
either,
knowledge to back it up.
Aren't you a fan of the song 30 Hours? Off the Life of Pablo. I know you be trying to rap it. Drake wrote the whole song.
Yeah, but I mean that's not anywhere near Kanye's top 20.
I'm just saying it's just a lot of these songs. I'm just saying a lot of these songs other people wrote, as well as Drake writing some of Kanye's songs. Only song Kanye didn't wrote for Drake is "Find Your Love," and you think that's a terrible song.
It is a terrible song, and I don't have a problem saying that. But if we go back to you saying a bunch of Kanye stuff got written, how are you backing that up?
Google it.
You Google it, bro. You the one that said it, so I can't. You can't.
This is common knowledge. Like, I don't have to go through.
How much this is what I'm saying. How much are you saying is a bunch?
Okay, are you asking me how much of Kanye's stuff is written, like all of his music is written by other people or written by Drake? I guess is the question I need.
Other people.
Oh, that's most of his music, bro. I would say over half of Kanye's music of it. No, I'm not gonna say. I'll say at least. I'm say around 50% of his music is written by other people.
And where are you getting that from?
That's just a rough estimate, based on how much within the context of what I know about Kanye and how much other people have written his music, my estimate would be about 50%. I can't back that up. I can do some research for you and come back next week and let you know. But I would suggest 50%.
And this is what I'd say. And just to prove that I do say this on top, I don't have a rough estimate because I've heard about like select songs which were written by other people, but I do not have any kind of conception that a bunch of Kanye stuff was written by other people.
Hey, Damani, what albums that were they were talking about in Wyoming? He literally called every single top rapper to come up there, and they wrote that whole entire album for him.
Are you talking about like
he didn't write one song on the album?
The Wyoming album?
Yes, he didn't write one song on that album.
Wasn't that the gospel album?
No, I don't think that was a gospel album.
Or was that the Lil Pump one?
That was around the Lil Pump time.
The whole tape was garbage. The whole thing, front to back, horrible.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying that the entire album other people wrote. That's all I'm saying. He didn't write one song on that album. That's all I'm saying.
This is my thing. This is my thing. So I focus on what I will call, for the sake of this argument, the pre-Kardashian plus Life of Pablo Kanye, because that's when he was among my favorites. After that, I mean, Donda came back. I do like a lot of Donda. There's some of it on there that's just, it's tough. It's tough. It's very artistic. I'll put it to you that way. It's very artistic. You gotta appreciate it. But there's some stuff on there that's really good. But that's the Kanye that I'm generally talking about when I'm talking about like musical genius Kanye. And I mean, the man is still a musical genius. He crazy. And that's okay. You got to acknowledge that. You have to acknowledge that he's a musical genius, not the crazy part.
But I think the thing that we really need to discuss, that you just kind of hit on, is the Kardashian part. Kim done left him for Pete Davidson. Pete Davidson out here, he can get anybody he wants, to sound like.
Yeah, he got to write a book. He really got to write a book at this point.
Like the most famous of the famous, some kind of way, end up with Pete Davidson.
Mm-hmm.
And Kanye out here begging for at the concert in front of all these people in all the world. And she said, is she still? I think she recently filed some more papers saying basically she's not going back.
The papers the next day.
Yeah,
after
she done made her mind up
after the concert. Yeah, and I mean that's what happens, with relationships. It just sometimes they run their course.
So if one of your ex girls. So my question is, one of your ex girl end up with Pete Davidson, are you mad?
No. Pete Davidson got with Kim Kardashian. If he get with one of my exes, you know what kind of like elite company that puts me in? That's gonna be my icebreaker when I meet Kanye one day. I'm just, hey, Pete, man, you and me both,
same bro. Boat.
Mm-hmm. I know what you went through. You
can say the same thing to Big Sean, huh?
I'm gonna get a production credit.
Yeah, I bet you would, because you're gonna have to write for him as well.
That's fine. If I write for him, I'm gonna tell you this much: I'm gonna get paid.
That's wild, man. Pete Davidson is out here a legend.
Yep. And like I said, the day he write that book, that's gonna be the New York Times bestseller.
Are you gonna buy
number one male? No, I'm not gonna buy it. That's gonna be the number one
try to figure out what he's been saying.
Book. No. My mouthpiece is well developed. Thank you very much. But
says who? Says who?
Says me. That's all it needs to say it. But anyways, I'm just saying when the male population gets a hold of that book, it's going to advance us as a species. But you got anything else you want to say on that?
No, I don't think so. Drake's still the best. Need to go on tour. That's all I got to say.
Still gonna go with Jermaine Cole. Well, being that we got that out of the way, let's touch on this next thing. oversharing, which, social media has been a part of our lives for like most of our lives now. Shoot, since I think I got Facebook. I was 10 or 11. Sorry, ma. I
So
didn't.
you lied?
I
So
was
you
30.
lied?
Huh?
You lied?
No, I just didn't.
You because at 10 and 11, no, 10 and 11, Facebook wouldn't let you. It didn't allow you to have one.
Oh yeah. Oh, for
So you must
sure.
have
On,
lied
on
about your
that, yeah,
birthday.
yeah. I think my Facebook
Why you
age is
lying on
still
your
like
birthday, bro?
35 now.
See,
I had to put my
that's
birthday to
messed
like
up.
1990. Get all the benefits and stuff. But I feel like we're not great people to talk about this, 'cause I don't know if either of us fit into this category. But how much do you think is too much when it comes to putting yourself out there on social media?
If within your subgroup, whether it's at work, friends, anything like that, if your message is sent to other people and you become a topic, that means you oversharing.
I feel like it's
But
kind
okay,
of weird
okay,
criteria.
there are some distinctions within it. For example, if it's like a new job, something like you're celebrating, like, hey, I just bought a house, something like that, and people send that around, and that becomes the topic the next day. Sure, that's fine because it's just typical things that people typically would share. However, if it's something like, I'm trying to think of an example of oversharing, what Kanye used to be doing about what's going on in the personal life between him, Kim, Chris, all them, that's oversharing. We didn't need to know what was going on. Will Smith and them overshared. The next day, people they're becoming a topic because of what they said. When you become a topic based on what you say, what you post, or what you do, you're doing too much. Just keep the status quo and keep it pushing.
Okay, well, let me ask you this: what about? So one of the functions that social media has is, bringing us closer and making us feel more connected. So what about people that, have genuine struggles that they feel better about? They feel better about saying something online because they don't feel like they have anybody to talk to in their personal lives. So they're gonna post on Facebook moms group about how their husband ain't doing right. They're gonna post on, I don't know, in some kind of kid forum about overbearing parents or something like that. That I feel like that there's exceptions to the rule. Do you?
So, okay, you're saying those are not considered oversharing in those situations? Is that what you're saying? If you say it to like a specific group
I'm
and not to
saying,
like everyone?
well, I mean, I'm asking you about your definition. I know where my definition is gonna go, but I'm asking you about yours.
If it's a topic for everybody, it's oversharing. If it's something you typically would not say, or people like societal norms would not expect you to say something like that, it's oversharing. And I just tried to create a definition to define what oversharing is based on if it's a topic the next day. This wouldn't be a definition. This would be an example of what it looks like to overshare when people start talking about what you're doing and it started hitting dinging. Oh, did you see what Deborah did? Oh, did you see what Paul did on Facebook the other day? You oversharing. You doing something wrong.
Okay. Well, I see it like this, right? So, what oversharing to me is might not be the same as what oversharing to somebody else. I think oversharing is relative. I really do. I think that there are posts that I look back at now, and these are coming from when I was like 12, in which I probably overshared. I don't like posting stuff that I feel like nobody benefits from, other than the music. I will give you that. I do post. I'm one of the people that will, like, if a song just hitting, I'll put it on my Instagram, on my
You gotta go
Snapchat
ahead and
story,
throw it. Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
nobody cares. I know nobody cares. I know nobody cares. I know everybody click
I
through it.
disagree,
I know
bro.
I ain't putting nobody on, but I do it. I do it. That's the
I
only thing
disagree,
that I
bro.
feel like I post that absolutely nobody cares about.
I disagree.
But
People care about what music you listen to because people judge
mm,
you by that. I know I do.
Nah, not
I look
really.
at every single song somebody posts because if I can tell what type of person you are based on the type of music you listen to.
So
Yeah.
if you didn't know me, what would my song choice say about the type of person I am?
You someone based on only your music taste. You're one of those people who want to feel enlightened about all the knowledge that you have. And you want to see that within your music. That's why you love all that lyrical music such as Pusha T. It don't make sense to like it doesn't sound good, but you like the deep thought into it that no one else typically likes.
Hmm.
That's how you look at life as well.
You know what, Byron? That's if I didn't like such a wide variety of stuff, I think that might have some kind of coherence, but it just doesn't because
Jamani, you do not have a sophisticated palette of music.
a sophisticated it's 1,000
No,
times more sophisticated than yours. I can tell you that right now. No, I wouldn't
nope.
even, I was gonna let you live. I was gonna let you live. Byron, no. No. That's not what
Jamani,
we're gonna do.
what
That's not
what
what we're gonna
what
do.
music do you listen to?
I listen to a wider variety of music than you. You listen to not garbage, but your music taste is not good. It's not good.
No,
Never
my
has
music
been.
taste is amazing. It's amazing
You don't fool with the 90s stuff. You really don't fool with nothing from the 2000s. You are
because I
all
enjoy production. I enjoy production.
fool.
They
That's
can.
when some of the best music of all time was made.
I
When
disagree.
you get
I say
into
the best production of music was in the late 2000s.
okay,
Late like
all right.
yeah, 2000
Nobody agrees with
2008.
you.
Wait.
Nobody agrees with you.
Can you hear me out? Can you hear me
Nobody
out?
agrees with you.
This is what I'm about to say. This is where you have the cross of the elite producers mixed with the emergence of new technology. And when you get that cross, that's when you came out with the 808s and heartbreaks where the production is starting to be really amazing, things like that. You start to see the new age and development in music.
Hmm.
Now it's almost too production based, and that's why you have some of these trash rappers in which the beats and things like the production is actually just carrying the song.
So if we go back to the 60s, we look at I don't know, Smokey Robinson,
Trash,
all of the great. What did you say?
trash. I'm not listening to it. I know you're not riding down the street listening to Smokey. I know you're not.
First and
Pull out your phone
foremost,
right now.
no, I don't have any Smokey Robinson on my phone. But if you're talking
Thank you,
about
because you
like
don't enjoy
great
it.
musical production, come on, bro.
Put it like this: basically, in music form, it's not in HD.
We're so far off topic, but that's such a terrible take, Byron. That's so bad. That is so bad.
It's not, bro.
And you know it.
Yeah,
You
go
got to stop letting your
go back to your
taste
little
dictate
topic about
everything.
oversharing, bro. Go back to your
God
topic about
damn.
oversharing, bro.
I don't even remember what I was saying. I'm not going to be able to finish this episode in the right mindset because you were saying that the production now even, and I mean they're great producers. That respect to Kanye, Pharrell, but when we talk about like greatness in that
Hey, bro,
'70s
pause.
era,
Let's pause
late
right there, bro.
'60s,
I do not like Pharrell's production, bro. I don't. I'm sorry.
yeah,
I understand
we got
what
to say
people.
that for
I,
another.
I'm not.
We got to.
I'm not a Pharrell fan. Anything that's it's something about his sound that just immediately like turn this music off. Just about every single one of them.
Yeah,
Well,
so
okay,
many.
not it's some exceptions, but typically when I hear his little, he does a little three sounds at the very beginning that lets you know that's like his sign that he about to come on. I'm not gonna give a percentage. A lot of those songs, it's not my style of music.
Yeah, we got to get back to oversharing. What was I saying about oversharing? Because I have no idea. I have no
You were
idea what I
saying
was saying.
that you're when you post music, that
Oh,
technically is
right.
oversharing,
That's how
but
we
you
got
don't
on that.
care.
That's how we got on that.
I said people do care
But
about.
I think that a lot of my posting I do to highlight stuff. Like I'll post. Like I posted Peyton getting the N1 the other day. Post a lot of sports stuff. I have a lot of friends that are killing it in the sports world right now, so I get the opportunity to like repost their stuff. I do that. But yeah, I mean, just little stuff that happens. Funny stuff. I do like stuff that I laugh at. But if it's just generally not for any purpose whatsoever, I don't post it. And I see a lot of people that post stuff, and I'm thinking, what was the purpose behind this? Like there was no.
You got any examples?
No, not off the top of my head.
Not gonna let us know what you think is overposting?
Okay.
Or any person?
Not a huge fan of people that. No, not even. Put it this way. I'm not going to be a person that posts like regular meal pictures. If I got like the biggest burger in the world and there's something like special about it, or if I cooked it because I don't cook, then maybe I'll take a picture of it. But people that like just gotta.
So that's oversharing to post your food.
No, I don't say. That's what I'm saying. I think it really depends on the person. I can click past some stuff and be like, I don't care about this. And there are certain people that I will skip through their stuff because I know it's probably gonna be a bunch of stuff I don't care about. But if you post it and you feel that it's not even necessary, but I mean you get joy out of doing it, you don't feel like pressured to do it, you don't feel like you have to, then I don't feel like it's oversharing. And what I think is oversharing for me might not be oversharing to the next person. Now I do feel like there's a limit to it. Now, there's seen a few Facebook posts out there that, disclosing very, very personal details about your lives. I feel like that's got to be over the line. I want to know about, what's going on in your bedroom, that type of stuff. I've seen a few of those. Not really trying to hear that much, but I feel like there's a varied line in terms of what oversharing is. And I think it depends on the person. If it's cool with you, do it.
And also another thing y'all gotta cut out. Stop adding people, stop mentioning people on Facebook, on Twitter, saying you got beef with them. It ain't no reason for that. Just how you sent that message on your timeline, you could have easily sent that message straight to their DMs or their inbox.
It ain't no reason.
For what? You walking by them every day, wherever you at. It ain't no reason for you. Hey, bro, you got to cut this out. You been out here talking dirty on my name. Just send them a message. And then you got your homeboy tagging in. Yeah, bro, talk to him. That does not make. That is oversharing. That's oversharing.
It'd be funny sometimes though, and that just be.
It's no reason. Well, why? Why the money? You've seen it. I've seen everybody see it, and then I know. Now I'm looking at this. Now I got to go through the comments and see if the dude respond.
Yeah, but I'm saying
now I'm over here. Oh,
I think if it's somebody that's close to you, if it's somebody that's close to you, then you have to look at it a little bit differently. But I mean, if it's somebody close to me, I generally agree with you. But if it ain't somebody close to me, I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh 10 times out of 10. I just think it's funny how, and it just be a whole paragraph of what the girl done to her, all the nasty stuff that she done heard, the girl said about her, and where she gonna be if she ever want to fight. So that's that's a public advertisement for that whooping that's coming. That's letting you know that I know about it. It's letting everybody know that we don't need to be around each other, and if we do get around each other, it's probably gonna be an issue. So that way the public is aware.
On site.
Exactly.
No, bro. And then
that's a PSA thing. Public service.
This is my side thing that go along with that is with Tristan Thompson, like his situation. Why the baby mama throwing out all the information? That is oversharing, and it's not even your information to share.
But is there a difference between oversharing and putting somebody out there though?
What's she putting them out there for?
She putting them out on Front. You know what she putting them out there for? Because he said, you're not finna get no money off of this. You better go ahead and take that trip to the clinic.
But my thing
Allegedly. I'm not gonna throw the brother under the bus. Allegedly,
they said that. They said the Snapchat thing where he supposedly said that was fake, but that's another story. I don't know.
Yeah, there you go. My thing allegedly, according to the girl, could very well be fake.
I'm talking about she started throwing in 2 cents about everybody else around him that didn't have nothing to do with the situation.
No, it was looking at that. How did I get put in there? What did I do? I know
like that was people, and it's not even like they be hanging out with Tristan Thompson all the time. They just like, for example, Drake, Kylie, and Travis. How they get pulled up in this?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Drake was with Kylie, blah blah blah. And then now they over here looking at their social media while I'm getting added at 12 o'clock at night. That's because people oversharing about something that ain't got nothing to do with them. So y'all, this is my PSA. Stop it. If it ain't got nothing to do with you, and even if it got something to do with you, keep it private. Let the little social media stay surface level, because that's probably why y'all out here getting hacked on Instagram. Because Instagram hackers are putting up Michael Jordan, LeBron James. No, they putting up Wilt Chamberlain numbers right now. I've never seen this many people.
You're gonna take my joke? You're just literally just gonna take my joke word for word. You put 2 new names in it, but you're just gonna take my joke word for word.
No, I had it in my Twitter drafts. I just never tweeted before you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I promise, bro. I promise.
So I'm gonna put you out there now. I put on my story the little Jimmy Butler thing with him exhausted, and I said them hackers after putting up Jordan numbers on y'all accounts, and you taking credit for this one.
But I'd already said
this is a Byron Keaton original, is what you're saying.
I actually said this to Brandon, my brother. Okay. You can ask him.
All right, bro. Whatever you say.
I said this about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Because I seen like 5 people that I know like personally, their accounts was all hacked the same week. I'm like, come on now. What are y'all doing? So actually, I'm not going to say that because clearly something happening to where they get into these accounts. Maybe not, people not doing nothing wrong.
I know.
So I'm not going to say that.
In a particular case of one person, I do know. And we've had a bunch of conversations about this. This fool had the easiest passwords I have ever heard in my life. Like I'm talking about, he has 5th grade Fayetteville Public School login passwords. Still grown with more followers than I do, and he still got them passwords. Well, bro, it's easy for me to remember. No, you really like you have a vested reason to change this password. And all your passwords is the same thing that you had when you was 12. And I think that's probably the case for at least a handful of these people. But
yeah, I don't know, bro. These hackers, and that's my thing is don't overshare so that a hacker can get your information. That's another.
How does that contribute to hackers getting your information?
Because, okay, for example, some of these people be involved with scammers. Hey, bro, send me your card over. You send me your Cash App over. You send me this, I'll send it back. We good. I got you. Oversharing. Oversharing is it's a whole bunch of nuances and dimensions into it. But I guess we just talking about regular posts. Don't be oversharing in DMs. Don't be oversharing, talking about stuff you wouldn't. Well, I guess but the thing about the people that overshare, they typically overshare in person as well. So I can't say just don't do it because you wouldn't do that in person, but typically people that overshare. So yeah, I don't know, man.
I'm gonna just say this much: if you're doing it in terms of putting your business out there, make sure it's something that you're okay with being out there, and that you will be okay with being out there for the future. I think if it's something that you share this is a good way to define it. I think if it's something that you share in the moment that you are probably going to regret later, and you eventually end up regretting that you didn't think through all the way, then it's oversharing. There you go. There's a criteria.
I got you, bro. I guess. I don't know, though.
As for me and him, I think we're probably going to stick to posting the highlights. And at some point, we have a guest on here. We're going to talk about posting a significant other. I know that's what Byron loves talking about that. But we're going to save that one for another day. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. Like I said, wherever you're rocking with us, hopefully we we didn't go overtime. We had to split this little segment because I had a technical issue. But leave a like, leave a comment on the video if you feel so inclined. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button wherever you at, either on the video or the audio medium. Byron, you got anything else for the people?
Send it to your people. Send it to your mama. Send it to your daddy. Let them know what we here doing. And yeah, we appreciate y'all. We're going to have KT, a.k.a. Shoti, playing us out. Go check his music out. We appreciate y'all. Peace. When you make it through the struggle and the pain, do you get your umbrella off the chance that it might rain? I stood tall. Ooh, I stood tall. Ooh, I stood tall. Ooh, you could try to count me out, but you ain't gonna ever hold me down. When I see my people going through it, I put the blame on me. And I see my homie lose his mind, but I gave him his first taste of lean. I ain't gonna lie, that really hurt me, but I had to close the curtains. And one thing I learned on Lion King is everybody gotta eat. Never tell a party, let me get a whole piece. Said, nah, little homie, can't get that from me. You play football, you got a bright future, you supposed to see you on the TV. And I said, that's true, and I'm gonna do it, but I really gotta make something happen. And I probably could've asked my family for something, but instead I started hitting licks with daddy. I ain't gonna lie, that turned me to a savage. Really living life like a bandit. And then Murph told me, keep your head on, man, don't do nothing reckless. But now I'm older now, I'm a grown man. Go to church every Sunday, I'm a praying man. You ain't gonna never see me fall, I'm always standing. One thing I do is stick to the plan. When you make it through the struggle.